Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense.
Orchestrating the offense will be a man who, of course, won a national title back in his days at Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Nick Chubb.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Nick Chubb, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Commanders making their way out.
And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Well, a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 20 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker Quan Alexander.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
On 1st and 10, Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
If you look at this defense,
they enter this one 18th in the NFL at stopping the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This thrown quickly out to Cooper. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often. No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 10. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. As the Commanders make their way out on offense, let's take a peek at the playoff picture in the NFC. A CD, after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Washington Commanders, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Powell, he'll look to throw it. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
4 yards. Complete to Jahan Dotson. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 43-yard line.
The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And Howe will throw it. Flushed out right. Throw right side complete to Dotson.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Out of the gun, it's Howell.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Throwing here, Howell. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up, and I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team, because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Washington offense back out there. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Howell.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Howell trying to pick it up on 3rd. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Powell out of the shotgun.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now Howell.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
Samuel going to go in motion right. They'll go. It's Gibson.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Slot man moves right.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he will be brought down with a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Robinson is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Howell trying to get his offense to hurry up and get set.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Robinson is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
They'll try and run. This is Robinson. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
They'll try to run with Gibson.
And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun, Watson. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Oh, look at the juke. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return.
And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Back to throw, Powell.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Powell from the gun.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Powell.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
The Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Powell down to throw it. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
They'll run with Gibson.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On first down, right back to Gibson.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's Howell.
This to McLaurin out on the left side.
And McLaurin going to pick up a Commander's first down as he'll get this up to the 43.
Operating from the gun.
Howell throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That's another Washington Commanders first down.
Howell's going to mix it up here. On first and 10, it's Gibson.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Gibson. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Gibson again. But he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
They'll try to run it with Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter.
And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Watson's throw taken in by Miller.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now it's Watson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. 7 yards there and a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 101 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
On first down, it's Watson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's second down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Faking the give. Now Watson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. 47 yards.
And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Joseph on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
K.J. Hamler returning it.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Commanders. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. And here's Deshaun Watson and the Browns back to the field.
5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Chubb on the counter. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4.
2nd and 9.
Watson now to throw. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Watson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland first.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now Watson going to get this into the hands of Chubb.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Watson, off play action. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Mack Wilson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, they need to make something happen for a chance at a comeback, and I'd say that qualifies. They took advantage of the play-action pass by the offense, ran right through it, and got a big sack in a big moment.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll run for it. Chubb gets past one man. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's first and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky fourth down call.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Now Watson, back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Chubb is into the end zone for the Browns touchdown. So a great second effort there as he's able to stay upright and get into the end zone.
I think not just a second effort. I think a third effort was what got him in. Maybe possibly even a fourth.
Yeah, whatever it was, he was not going to be denied. Joseph now to have the PAT.
Yellow, green, check pink, check white, yellow, line.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So that one a long 11-play drive. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. Hamler now to return it. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you've just watched your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Howell, he'll look to throw it. It's complete to Robinson. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll go play action. Howell. That is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, He stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
2nd and 10. And Howe will throw it.
Man open is Robinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this play is right on the money and leads to a big play.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Robinson again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3.
Robinson, the ball carrier. Taken down. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd down and goal coming up here.
Here we go, shot.
Throwing here, Howell. Touchdown! K.J. Hamler.
A touchdown on a kick return and now run through the air.
And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
They had no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Cleveland offense making their way out.
And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down.
Now he's loose again. He may go. Nick Chubb.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season.
And the Browns add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And the lead now up to 14.
Commanders 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So here we go now with Hal and the Commanders.
Down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 1:50 remaining. Field goals, useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order.
Hal to throw.
And his throw is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Howell. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Howell throwing on third down here.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Fourth down, Howell, desperation time. He's got Hamler. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on fourth.
Let's go now.
Now Howell.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. Down to a knee goes Watson, and that should just about do it for this ball game.